Welcome to the Lost Files, never before seen trip to the thrift. Hey, what's up and hello. If you don't know me, my name's Kennedy and we do a lot of thrifting on this channel. And today is no exception. So I always start by looking at the discount colors. I hardly ever find them, but it's nice to know what they are. It's nice to have options. And then I love to start in shoes and accessories because in my head, it really sets the tone for the trip on whether it's going to be good, bad, or ugly. And we had both good, bad, and ugly, but ultimately a very good trip. I did find some really insane pieces, including 90s and 2000s denim. Wait till you see that. The bag section was kind of lacking, if I'm being honest. I did like the messenger bag. I did like this little picnic basket moment. Love a granny moment. And then to finish off, I was in high school when Tumblr was huge, and that really just brought back all the memories, that like rose print. So I did have to get that, you know. And then finally, this store had belts. If you've been following me for a while, I love coming to the store, but like there was a good drought for belts. I don't know what it was, but it was like a 6-month period and it was killing me. Normally I do not go through t-shirts, so if you're watching this, like, girl, what are you doing? This is not who you are, I know. But it was looking pretty bare and it looked manageable, so I did go through the t-shirts. I don't even know why I grabbed that one because it said Freaky Fred on the front. What was I gonna do with something that said Freaky Fred on it? Desperation, truthfully. The men's denim though, it popped off. Like I said, it popped off. All the good brands: Wrangler, South Pole, Rockaware. What else do we find? Fat Farm, Levi's, Route 66. I mean, all the essential brands for both the 90s and the 2000s, the classics and the more out there. We found it all, okay? Look at those jorts. Look at them. And then I love this brand, Miss Keen, Miskeen. It's another good kind of hip hop urban brand, similar to Rockaware and stuff. So if you see it around, pick it up. Then we finally got to move into my actual favorite section, which is the lingerie section. It never lets me down, and I'm saying that, and then I'm about to actually knock on wood because now that I've said that, it's probably gonna mess up and make me really upset. But this trip was insane. Okay, we have the 2000s right there. This is a classic little sexy piece. I actually just sold that yesterday. Cinema Exile, love this brand. Always look out for this brand. And this store specifically gets so many dead stock sets by Cinema Exile. I don't know what it is, but I'm not complaining. And then I just thought this was so beautiful. An easy way to layer and like elevate a simple fit. I love that lace piece. I was going to the girls section to look for little baby tees, and then here I am seeing this denim dress, and I had to add it to my future kids pile, so I did buy it. They had a lot of put out racks that they had just not gotten to yet, so naturally I had to go through it and make sure I got it before everybody else. So this is like my put out rack haul situation, I guess you can call it. Some of these are a little bit questionable, like, girl, why did we pick these up? It was, we were in the moment, okay? We were just in the moment and wanted to have it before anybody else could. I love a good vest, and you guys know that, but they gave me crumbs to work with this night. Crumbs. Like 7 pieces. Unacceptable. Crochet in the summer is a must, so I did get this. Already sold it. And then I loved this. It looked like it was like 60s, and it was actually a 2000s brand, so I love when brands kind of do that. Dress Barn, I will die on this hill. It is one of the most underrated brands. Love finding Dress Barn. And then they had a bunch of like late 80s, early 90s dead stock skirts, so I did pick some of those up. And then I had a reality check when I was walking back to my cart, and I got very overwhelmed, so we took a break and we went to the dishware. And this is where the casualties started to kick in, okay? Love these though. Someone tell me if these are collectible. I just feel like in my bones they would be, but I don't even know what to look up to find if they would be collectible. Keep an eye on this mug. Keep an eye on that mug because I have a story time later. The swimsuit section looked promising, but it was ultimately a letdown. This is the only piece that I saw over there that was worth picking up. Love a good newspaper print. Don't know why it was with the swimsuits, but hey. And then this was very mermaid core, so I did get that as well. Now it's time to go through this cart. When I tell you, it took me almost an hour just to go through this cart. I put this in like 18x, and I condensed it, cropped it, whatever. now you can see me upset. Now we're going to talk about the casualties. Remember this mug? Okay. Well, you see, I slowed this clip down so we could see. You see how it piles everywhere? The one in the cart, the one by that girl, the one right here next to the dresser, the one on top of the dresser, the one right here on the white dresser. I had everything laid out. I was going through it all. There was a family that came in. They saw the denim, like, mountain, and they ended up taking 2 pieces from there, and then they also took one of the mugs. The mug that I was going to give to my friend, the one I said keep an eye out for, yeah. They took it, and I just did not have the heart to tell them when they were, like, going through my piles that, like, hey, I think I'm actually going to get all this. I'm just, like, going through it. Like, I really didn't have the heart to tell them, like, no. I didn't want to be greedy. Like, it's a thrift store, and I'm just going to sell, like, half of this. And so I was like, you know what? They should go to a home that's really going to get the chance for them. So I let them. But as you can see, we have, again, those 90s, 2000s brands popping out. The denim section really took the cake, and so did the lingerie section. Please ignore the running kids and the angry grandma in the background. I really tried to record without them there, but they kept coming into my frame, and I could not continue to re-record because it was almost 8 o'clock. They closed at 9, and I still had to go to the front and get checked out, and that was going to be a 30-minute process in itself, so just ignore them. I'm going to be quiet for the rest of this haul because I still have probably like 20 more pieces to go through, but overall a very great trip. Okay, I'll see you in a second. This was the casualty. I somehow managed to break my cow mug. Now I have to glue that back together. Anyway, I went to the front. I took all of my hangers and I hung them up to make the checkout process easier and to help out the workers since I was going to be there so late. But I checked out, and great night overall. 10 out of 10 recommend. Subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Love you guys so much. Bye.